What is up, YouTube? Ace here from Fit to Play Games, and today is April 25th, 2020, and I believe that I mentioned to you guys last time from my pickups in March that I wasn't going to try and pick up any games or any kind of accessories or any kind of pickups at all for the month of April, including May, and we were going to wait out until June. Well, guys, I'm sorry to say this, but I actually ended up picking some stuff up for April, so here it is. I'm going to show you what I picked up for the month of April. This is games pickup for the month of April 2020. So grab your coffee, have a seat, and check it out. Welcome back to the channel, and like I said, we are gonna go over the games and things that I picked up for the month of April, even though I told you guys that I wasn't gonna pick up anything. But before we get started, I want you guys to take a look at my right side here. This is my new up-to-date people to check out here in YouTube. These guys are my friends, and these dudes make quality content, so definitely check them out. And if you like their content, make sure you give their videos that you see a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to show them some love and support. Also, yours truly, give me some of that too. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out the things that I picked up from the Facebook market. So, number one, we got here 13. Now guys, some of these games have prices on them, but I actually bought this as a bundle. There's 4 games in it in total, and I just paid $9 for it. And I actually gave him 10 because I didn't want any change. Anyway, so this is 13. This is a smooth, awesome first-person shooter that I've ever seen. It does remind me a little bit of like a comic-style shooting, but other than that, it's a very, very good game. I don't have this for some reason. I know I remember renting this on Blockbuster a long time ago, and then I returned it. And you know, sure enough, of course, we are moving along with the different kinds of consoles that's coming out. Obviously, PlayStation 2 becomes obsolete, but still a very good system. And I saw this in a Facebook market. Some guy was selling it for a bundle. Now, I don't want to say his name because I don't want to give away all my resources, but he gave me a pretty good deal. I asked him, hey, how much do you want for it? He said $9. You know what? I'll give you 10. So we met up and gave him the money, and I got 4 games from him. So this is 13 with a first-person shooter, comic-style shooters. If you like shooters, check this game out. It's pretty cool. Next, we have Resident Evil Outbreak. Now, guys, I already have Resident Evil Outbreak 1 and 2. The thing is, though, I do not have the real covers for my Resident Evil Outbreak. So this is pretty cool. I ended up buying this, including all of this in one bundle. And I finally have a cover to replace the Resident Evil that I have that doesn't have any covers. So here we go, we got a new home, and also there's a game in it. It seems to be in a pretty good condition, so that's good. Next, we've got my most favorite game out of all the PlayStation 2 is God of War, the original, the very first one. And got this again. This whole bundle is $9. Just want to show you what I got for my $9. And yeah, God of War, the Ghost of Sparta himself, Kratos. Definitely a very good game. If you haven't tried God of War yet, definitely check it out. And you know, if you don't have any access to it, guys, you could always check out any kinds of market on Facebook or Craigslist around your neighborhood. You could definitely find some people out there. Next, we've got Enter the Matrix. Like I said, these are all a bundle, so I don't want to keep repeating myself. This is $9 in total, so, or $10 in total, sorry. And very good game, Enter the Matrix. I have this game already. It's just that it doesn't have any cover. It's just discs. So now I finally have a real Enter the Matrix game with a cover, manual, and another game with it. So I could actually play the heck out of my older one, which is fully scratched up and everything. But at least I have a backup if that ever breaks. Alright, moving along to my Walmart pickup. Let's check it out. These are the things that I picked up from Walmart. And I know some of us have retro game stores, or you know, any kind of retro stores that we go to are our frequent haunts. But unfortunately, most of those stores are probably closed. and what we have available is probably a Target, Myers, or even a Walmart, and most of these stuff are picked up from Walmart. So let's go ahead and go over the controller that I picked up. Now this is a clearance because this was a customer return, but would you pay $60 for a controller or $37? So I ended up getting this. It's currently a controller that's being used here in my system, and it's pretty cool. It's the Midnight Forces 2, and yeah, not too bad. I like the controller that I have right now, and I still have my day one controller, obviously, and I added another controller in the family, so pretty cool. Next, I picked up some Switch games here. I've been looking for this for a while now. Most of the stores that I went to, 2 Walmarts that I went to, are out of Baldur's Gate. This was the only one. This was the last Baldur's Gate that was in the Walmart near me. So that was a lucky break. I ended up getting this, and this was $29, you know, 30 something dollars and some change. And I'm a big fan of Baldur's Gate. And by the way, guys, Baldur's Gate 3 looks bomb. I went to E3 last year, and they just showed us a little bit of clip of the game. It's awesome. If you guys are fans of Baldur's Gate, definitely play this or pick this up if you can. If you don't find it, you could probably find this online. Next, we've got Octopath Traveler. Now, I only have owned this game digitally, but I saw that this was actually on sale. Most of the time when I come by to take a look at the Walmart games that they have, Octopath is $49.99. This was on sale. It was for $29.99. I don't know why. I don't know how many Walmarts, which Walmart sells this for $29.99, but the Walmart that I bought all of this stuff in, this had it for $29, and this was also the last copy that I got from there. So I don't know. Next, now Walmart is notorious for putting box things into those crazy security containers, you know, the plastic see-throughs. And I was kind of just like looking around, and I actually found something that's inside one of those security containers, and I went to go check it out. It was brand new, and it was this Pokemon Sun and Moon double pack that comes with these starter little amiibo looking things, and it's inside. It's unopened, definitely sealed, and I have this games in here. It's just that you know, this was less than $40. I don't know, I don't have the receipt anymore, but this was less than $40. It was still in the security thing, and obviously, you know, Pokemon Sun and Moon is very old. We are now in Sword and Shield, so I ended up picking this up because, you know, why not? It was there, nobody else is picking it up. Obviously, you can see some old tears on it, but who cares? This has been sitting there, and it could show some love, and I gave it some love, so I ended up picking this up. Yeah, so next up on the list here, I ended up picking up BioShock because this one is for the Xbox One. I'm a big fan of Xbox One. Don't get me wrong, I love the PS4 too, but you know, for some reason this was cheaper than most of the PS4 games, so I ended up picking this up. This was $9.99. Usually this is $12.99, but there was the only one left there, so I ended up picking that up. And BioShock is a very, very good franchise. If you guys ever played all the BioShocks from the Xbox 360, you won't be disappointed with this one as well. It's got a pretty good storyline. Next up, I've got Bulletstorm as well. This one was also $9.99, so can't be bad. It was in one of those security cases. I don't know, they're crazy with the security cases at Walmart, and I ended up picking this up because I'm a big fan of Bulletstorm from the PlayStation 3 era. They also had Bulletstorm for the PlayStation 2 that I think it only came out in Japan, but you know, it's Bulletstorm. It's pretty cool shoot 'em up game. Definitely I could put it right next to Contra. If you guys ever played Contra before, if any of you guys are old school video game collectors, you would know what I'm talking about. This is kind of like that, but it's a first-person shooter. And next we've got Mighty Number 9. Now Mighty Number 9 reminds me of Mega Man a lot, so this one is for the Nintendo Wii U. I ended up picking it up because, you know, it was sealed, and it's not a return, and it's a really fun game. And I thought, you know, I was watching some YouTube clips on it, and why not? I'll pick it up. It was $9.88. What could hurt, right? And next we've got, so guys, I don't own any Nintendo 2DS or the new 2DS XL, and this was the only one in the casing where they have all the Nintendo systems with the Nintendo Switch and everything. I saw this one sitting there needing some love. It is a purple colored, and how could I just pass it by when, you know, it's calling my name. It has my name on it, and you know, I'm a big fan of purple. And it also comes with Mario Kart 7 as a downloadable code. So I ended up picking this up. It's brand new. It was I believe it was $156 I paid for, and I ended up picking this up at Walmart, and it's gonna be added into my collection, obviously, right over here. Some of this stuff I actually bought on eBay. It was a bundle, and these are a bunch of Super Famicom games that I ended up buying. You know, like I said, it was a bundle, and I'm actually collecting Super Famicom games, and I'm trying to beef up my collection a little bit more. So here's a couple of them, and let's go to it. Right over here is Super Dante, or RPG Maker in English. And if you guys take a look at the video here, you'll see that RPG Maker that you guys are familiar with is a type of game that allows you to create your own world, create your own villains, your own heroes, and your own adventure, and mold it into your own RPG. And it allows you to use the same battle mechanics that Square Enix uses for all of its Dragon Quest games. What's really cool about this program is it allows you to actually, if you're trying to become a game creator, this is actually like a startup type of thing, especially for somebody who's specializing in RPGs. So this is definitely a whole new, I wouldn't say new, but this was newer back then, and it was something cool for somebody who's new in the whole gaming business to get into. And this is probably one of the best things that you could try out as a new game designer. Alright guys, so up next we have Front Mission right over here by Squaresoft. And guys, Front Mission, I never got to try this out on the Super Famicom, but finally I have one. And the one that I played before was for the original PlayStation, was Front Mission, and it was a mech style of warfare. You basically build up your own mech, and you get parts and everything from different monsters, from different mechs that you defeat on the field, and you get to buy some more upgrades for your mech, obviously, to, you know, win a certain war. Let's go ahead to the next one. So along this bundle, I also picked up Romancing Saga 2 and Romancing Saga 3. So guys, back in the day, Romancing Saga 2 was the only game that I was actually able to play in the Super Nintendo. I never got to play Romancing Saga 3. Now, my Romancing Saga 2 experience was definitely cut off very short because it was in a, how should I say it? It was in a rental type of arcade place where you can actually rent systems and play in it. So, you know, obviously for an hour there's a certain amount that you have to pay, and I didn't pay very much, so you know, I didn't really stay for very long, but I wanted to try it, and it's got this similarity to Final Fantasy 1, and you know, the whole gameplay looks exactly like Final Fantasy, and yeah, definitely a huge similarity, especially with the battle system here, as you guys will see in this video. And also this video is courtesy of Exorner, so definitely check him out if you guys want to find out more about this video game. I will definitely play this and see if I can figure out how to actually play this one, because you know, I don't really read Japanese. I kind of get the gist a little bit, especially with the similarity with Final Fantasy, so I'll just go on from there. That came along with this bundle is the Emblem of Justice FADA. FADA, the Emblem of Justice, is actually a very cool role-playing game with this kind of battle mechanic. It does remind me a lot of the Yu Yu Hakusho series for the Super Famicom as well, which I do own, and I do have that in a previous video. If you want to see that, you can definitely check that out. It should be in my videos list. It's actually a pretty cool, I would say this is like an early stage of action RPG almost, where the character can actually perform certain moves and, you know, deal damaging blows to enemies, which I find very interesting, and I can't wait to play it. And even if it's in Japanese, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little bit more easier to play than the other RPGs that I've acquired. But yeah, definitely super cool, super exciting to see how I'm going to be able to play with this game, and maybe hopefully show you guys a video gameplay someday. This one, I ordered this from Microsoft Labs with my own specs to it, which is this Fit to Play Games controller, which is sealed, and we are going to take a look at it together. We're going to go open this new controller that is dedicated to this channel, and let's go ahead and turn this camera over so we can see. Alright guys, so here it is. Let's do this the proper way. I'm gonna wear me some gloves. We're gonna go relaxing Ellen style of opening stuff. I'm gonna use my gloves here. Alright. And let's check this out. So I got the trusty handy dandy knife to cut open just this little seal right here. Close the knife. Alright, let's see if all the specs that I wanted on this controller is with it. Yeah, I'm gonna take off the gloves, forget it. It's not gonna work. Alright guys, so it has to be this way. Alright, so there it is with the specs that I put in myself. There it is. Wow, this looks beautiful. And guys, like I said before, I am a big fan of purple, so FYI, just to let you guys know again, if you are gonna give me something, it has to be purple. Anyway, so it's got the Xbox logo right there. It's purple colored in, and I did choose the white and gray in for the buttons, and white just flows very well with the purple. And as you guys can see here, it also has the engraving that I put in, that I asked them to put in, which is Fit to Play Games. So there it is, our Xbox controller. If we turn around here, I made sure that this was matte purple, and these are rubberized, black rubberized, so the grip would be nicer. And I've chosen for the right right trigger and left trigger to be metallic right there. And these, wow, these are nice actually. And they, if you guys see that, my fingers actually stick onto the right and left bumpers. Pretty cool. And it did came with a battery. I mean, you know, just the AA battery standard. But I actually have a charger that just goes into this controller. So this is what we're gonna be using, guys, from now on for the Fit to Play games, Xbox games, if we ever come to. So there you have it, guys. My new controller looks nice. So there you have it, guys. Those are the things that I picked up for the month of April. And if you guys happen to like that video, make sure you Hulk smash that like button. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to show me some of your love and support. But before I end this video, I just want to give you guys a reminder. I am having a Nintendo Switch Lite giveaway, which is ending on June 17th, 2020. And I will be doing the draw on June 18th, 2020. So if you want to get into that giveaway, make sure you check out the description at the bottom of this video, and also there will be a video where it'll take you to how you can get into that giveaway, is somewhere in these corners. So until then, I will see you on the next video.